here at Ventura Beach with Linda and Anita again. Just having a little rest day, and thought we'd go to the beach. Okay, this is my resupply for the next 4 days. 10 wraps, a little chicken sachet each day. One of them's a salmon. I've got about enough bars, when you divide these up into bar equivalents, of 6 bars to have each day, not including this lunch each day. Like I said, there's 10 there, that'll divide up. And then I've got actually 3 separately sealed snap seal meals in here. So 6 bars a day should be enough, including a proper kind of sit-down sandwichy thing on a wrap, and a couple of little hydrolyte type things here as well. So I just weighed this, and my food bag for 3 days is 3 kilos. So a little bit more than the half a kilo worth of food per day I normally assume I'm going to use, but over here you end up with a lot more of these sort of wet meat sachets, and yeah, that adds up a little bit. Hello again, it is Tuesday morning? Yeah, Tuesday morning. And I am now hitchhiking from this lovely intersection. I got an Uber out from Anita's rental cute little Airbnb place in Santa Clarita. And now I'm hitching back out to Green Valley, where I hitched in from 2 days ago. Had a 0 with Anita, and yeah, hitching back to trail now. So hopefully I'll get a lift soon, and I'll talk to you from the trail. Okay, sorry I've been a bit slack today. I haven't videoed, so basically came up and across that mountain there this morning in the last sort of 12 Ks. Down to that road where there was a water cache, which was fantastic because there was a cistern that I got water from a little bit earlier, but it looked a bit dodgy, and there was a report on the app that the most recent report, saying that someone saw a dead bird float past as they dipped their water bottle in. So I took a tentative liter from there, still had a liter, but promised myself as I did that I would tip that liter out if I got to another cache. And the cache was a couple of kilometers earlier than I thought, so that was great. There's about maybe 20 gallon bottles of water there, which is really nice. It's so nice of trail angels to randomly leave water at convenient sort of places in the middle of a long day where there isn't any water. So it's very appreciated when people leave trail magic. But yeah, I left from the last video. I got a hitch pretty much straight after. A woman and her son picked me up in her car and said she thought I had a fabulous energy, because her son, as she pulled over, said, "Why did you pick him up?" And they also thought I was 30, which was fantastic, so they clearly mustn't have seen my head very well. They just saw my skinny tanned legs. But that's always nice to hear. So they gave me a lift for about half an hour right up to the fire station, where I hitched into Santa Clarita from 2 days ago to have a day and a half with Anita and our Aussie trail angel friend Linda. So, hi Linda, hopefully you're watching the video. There were a couple of little caves. I just noticed one back there, and then there's another one just up here. I just thought I'd video for you. I don't know how much you'll see in it. I'm not going to crawl inside. But, yeah, sort of goes in there. Not very exciting, but I think on the app there was a bunch of people talking about hotboxing in there. So, all right, I'll keep walking and chat to you in a bit. Just thought I'd show you the interesting landscape I've just come into. So I've sort of come over those big hills that I filmed earlier. There are a couple of caves there, and then kind of this burnt out, interesting scrubby sort of area. Lots of these black burnt out trees. I think I scraped my leg on some poodle bush, apparently it's called, earlier. So I'm feeling a bit irritated, but seems to be okay. never sure what what bushes over here I'm not supposed to touch, so trying not to touch anything. But so the poles are handy for that. I can kind of guide stuff around my legs a bit. But pretty little sort of field area that I'm just crossing over. Good evening. It's about 6 o'clock. This is where I'm camping for the night. It looks prettier through the camera than it is. It's kind of got a bit of a weird eerie feel. It's like an old abandoned campsite called Upper Shake Campground. So I'm going to pitch the tent just over here. Annoyingly, it was quite a steep switchbacky walk down to this campsite, so it's going to be probably the same to come out of it. But such is life. Hello, so I'm all rubbed up. I've got everything on. It's going to be pretty cold tonight, unfortunately. But I've got my down gloves and everything. And I thought I could show you what I'm having for dinner. I didn't bring a stove. So I'm going to have, what have I got here? One of these little almond butter sachets. One of these chicken sachets as well. And a green chili infused wrap with almond butter and lemon and herb chicken, so it's going to be interesting. Yay! maybe a bar or two, or some. I got a whole bunch of terrible chippy type things in my food bag, which is pretty light today. Yeah, I'll probably film a little bit in the morning, but otherwise, yeah, this is where I'm camping tonight. And good morning. Well, it's super cold this morning, so I'm gonna hike in my gloves and all of my clothes. Slept okay, but then I got pretty wet with condensation on the sleeping bag. There's been a lot of wind chill. My hands are just burning, so you can see my nose is red. Trying to tie my laces was a real pain. So I'm leaving my down pants and my Gore-Tex pants on, and I will run away, and I've got about 30 Ks to do today until I meet Anita again, which is nice. So when I get warmer, I'll do some more filming. Bye. So hiking out this morning from the campsite, there's a little side trail that basically goes up this creek bed. So I filtered a little bit of, well, took a little bit of water to filter later if I need it. And I think there's about a mile left to get up to the regular trail and then back on the route. But I thought you'd appreciate the trail I'm hiking up now. And hopefully it'll get out to the main trail soon. A little bit of awesome trail magic. I got a glazed donut, which was amazing. A little bit stale, but can't complain. And then a couple of strawberries. It's fantastic. These people are great. And yeah, I'm going to walk up the road a little bit because it intersects with the trail further up. And talk to you later. Hello. Just passed kilometre 800, so that's nice. And it started to snow a little on me. I don't think it's going to last very long. You won't see it through the camera, but I've still got my mitts on. Took my insulated pants off and my insulated jacket, but I've still got a fleece under this Gore-Tex and a long sleeve sun hoodie under that. Yeah, trail magic was nice. Chatted just for a few minutes, but I want to try and cover the next 20 kilometers in sort of 3 or 4 hours. Oh, there's some more snow. Got to see the mist in the background now, or the light snow. Anyway, yeah, 20 k's to go. Done about 10, and should get that done by hopefully about 1 p.m. And then I'll eat it. That's the view. It's pretty cool. This is the trail today. Lots of burnt out forest still, but a fair bit of very dense green growth here and there. It's a bit hard to push through, but it's kind of good that it's cold because I have long pants on still, and there's a lot of poodle bush, apparently it's called, which is I guess kind of poisonous. It gives you a rash or something, so it's nice to have that on. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick view of reasonably pretty little trail with the flowers. 500 miles. If you can see, there's a deer. You might not have seen it, but I'll try and catch it again. It's my first big animal on the trail. So the track has just come from down here. I've got about 10 k's to go. And this is a water tank, which... So the water smells pretty terrible, kind of oily. I have just taken that much in the filter bottle, which I will try to ignore. Let's put that back in here. And just keep drinking from this water that I got from the resupply. They were lovely enough to have a few gallons of water, which is great. So I'll try and drink that and really try not to touch the water from that tank, because it smells a bit like petrol. So this is the water tank. You're supposed to reach in there, but there's comments saying that people got various degrees of sickness from it. So I think I might just tip out the filter water I got from that tank up there and just only drink what I have on me for the next 8 kilometers or so. I don't want to risk getting sick. Snow is starting to fall on the ground. It's been snowing on and off all day, even out of a sunny sky. It's interesting. It's very pretty to look at though, and it's pretty cute sort of forest I'm walking through. There's a lot of patches of wildflowers and really nice bright reds and greens. Yeah, it's very pleasant. And then I'm heading down out of the hills now, but it's still got to be below freezing because it's insanely cold. I have stripped off. I've been slowly shedding clothes for the last few hours. Probably got 2 hours to go. I made it up to the road by about 1:25, which is a good estimate because I told Anita 1:30. She picked up a rental car, I think around 12-ish on the outskirts of LA, and I'm just waiting here now on this road, not too far from Hiker Heaven, I think it's called Hiker Town. She's going to pick me up here and we're going to go and have some lunch and then have another day together off the trail, and then I think reassess. I assume she'll put me back on the trail and I'll hike along through Tehachapi to somewhere further down the trail. I can't remember the names now, but yeah, we'll talk to you later. So I just saw this white, lovely BMW pull up, and guess who it is? I thought it was somebody offering me a hitch. It's Anita! Hello! Yay! What a nice car! Fancy. It was a free upgrade. Free upgrade. Wow.